Alright, let us continue. Day 34. Many things to do. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. So I guess so what I'm learning from this is every single safe is to be cracked by by a by a date. Right? We need a lot of dates for getting stuff done. 17 buck allowance, bro. We're rich. We're so rich. Do you have a blessing? We don't have a blessing. Now the 10 that I know what happens, nothing happens when you do that. What happens is we get it back if you drain the freaking the pond. But you know, I have too much money anyway. Maybe a certain run I'll have a need for it and I might be able to drain it. I mean, we gotta go shrine. We don't have an offering. Now, I, does giving more than 10 do anything? It does keep going up. It was not though, right? Oh, 11 does nothing, but like 16. Okay, 16 gold, man. You're rich. The blessing of the berry picker. When drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do draft a floor plan at random from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Huh? Is it like a fourth option? I hope so, because if it took away one of my options to put a damn berry, that's not very good. But I paid a lot of money for it, so it must be a good thing, I guess. I don't know. Until now, the best one was the gardener. The gardener blessing was the best. What the hell is that, bro? You see that? I don't know. Why am I going down here again? I don't need to go down here. I could open the last thing, but like, whatever. The crown is not worth that many steps. What I want to try is other names. I know Miss Babbage is a name. So the other guy's name was the password, and I'm guessing his ass is gone. So, but what about Babbage is here? It's Babbaa. I don't know what Babbage spelling is. Do I have a note in which Miss Babbage's name is mentioned? I can check my gallery. Miss Babbage. I mean, this is compromised. Daniels Gray. So like Gray Daniels. Nope. Okay. Oh, sorry. It'll be surname first. It'll be Danny G. Nope. Okay. That's fine. It was a fake name anyway. Mm. Oh, we also have these notes, bro. Find among the white trees something, right? That's one. There has to be a note with Babbage on it, right? Reddington, 100 Bells, Angel Tower, Mount Purnima, Featherfall Keep, Ilex X Mercedes. It's one of Holly's unique Reddington Mountain. That's the berry that they had. There's Bridget, Simon. Maybe it is me. Jones S. You didn't make me a thing? Simon Jones P. Jones? Here you go. Here, look at baby Simon. But here, Anne Babbage is the name. So Babba. Baba, welcome to Black Bread. What? The admin key does not have permissions for admin network settings, does not have admin logs or data files, but we have user database. Yo, Baba. 3 additional delisted admin keys. Reva D. Ruth. Take a photo of this shit. Baba has personnel access. We have Moore R. Lead system administrator. Account created 12086. Last login 9193. Most drafted Loom laboratory. Personal notes. Lead lab technician for Synca. Set up estate terminals and Blackbridge network. Admin key Baba. That's me. Then we have Tom K. Assistant lab technician. 62293. Last login 8193. Method laboratory. Recent transfer from Synca. Former executive assistant to HS Sinclair. Trusted with full admin privileges. Ooh. THOMK. And then we have Baba, house manager, 13186, last login 102591. Most data room office, personal notes, author of all personal notes. Then we have RUOTH, he expired, temporary administrator, 12993, 2593, servants quarters, personal notes, the Baron's valet for 20 years, substituting for Mr. Moore until we find a suitable assistant admin. But that's expired. And then Riva D, groundskeeper former, 11/2/88/2192, greenhouse, terminated March 1992 for suspicion of blackmail and not watering the plants. And then Ruth OH was valet for 20 years. Okay, so we should try THOMK, Tom K. Okay, exit, get back in there. THOMK, Tom K. Network settings, yo, terminal timeout settings. The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting, immediate, requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. A month, bro. Keep it connected for as long as possible. Immediate, 1 day, 1 week, a month. Give me a month. Confirm setting. Electronic mail settings. Check connection off-site. Inbound, outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside of the local network have been temporarily disabled. Okay, well, lab on. Just have it on everywhere, I guess. Okay, return to menu. That's network user database. Yeah, so we had this, but like you can't do anything more. No more permissions have been given. Okay. Admin logs. 12086 Moore R. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we choose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off the eastern drive was selected for the server site. Okay, makes sense. Next. 12686 Moore R. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe and we will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. 13086 Moore R. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer the same fate that befall those in the story. Really, what happened? 7186 Mura, regular maintenance report, fixed a connection error that was occurring between the office and security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Okay, electronic mail. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Recording is disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. And 030287 deleted, 030387 deleted. What the hell happened there? They're all deleted. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Wait a minute, what? 72587. Moore are effective immediately. All electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and can now only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto have been restored to perform routine maintenance. 1490. Okay. Updated access privileges for the following account types. Admin access, full access to all features, personal access to user database, archive access, full access plus access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. Yo, what the hell is I want who gives archive access? RTA is down while we work on a solution to reported terminal connection failures. RTI is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional to make future testing easier. Added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Backbridge is open. Remote terminal access. Okay, yeah. More per request, one temporary admin key has been added to the network. Root RUOTH. Deactivated RUOTH. One new admin key has been added to the network. Tom K. Welcome to the team. New admin key. Added new data management features to Blackbridge admin control. Updated user database. Changing of the guard in preparation for Simon's arrival. Inbound and outbound messages as well as offsite connections from outside the estate have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. So there is a kind of there is what the hell is archive access? Full access plus access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. Data files. Import trophy data. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. This is a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible in a single profile. Okay, that's good, I guess. Uh, but yeah, so there are three additional delisted admin keys. They're not listed, and I'm guessing they have these delisted ones. They probably have access to this thing now. Now they said we created key doesn't fit with our length requirements. Maybe it is. I mean, we'll check it out. It's probably not my name because I've just arrived. It's probably like him. It's probably true. I should maybe next time I'll try freaking what the hell is his name? Herbert Sinclair. So it'll be Herb S. Sinclair H. Sorry, that kind of thing. We should try that out. For now, let's get drafting. Pick a wild berry. No, not yet. That is interesting though. So it is another option now. The car keys. Okay, we gotta go into the garage then. Because like the car usually has something cool. Only one of the statements on this box are false. The gems are in the white box. So if your ass only one of it is false, if you're false and you're but does that mean that I don't know. Only one of the statements on this box are true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. There are three false statements on boxes in this room. Say your ass is true. Say you're true. Only one of the statements on this box is true. Let's say that is true, which would make you false. The gems are in a box is a true statement. Nah, the gems are in a box is a false statement. Then only one of the statements on this box are false. Now, if you're false, does that mean both are false? Or does that mean both are? That does mean one is true. Only one of the statements on this box is false. Okay, if you are false, then you must be false. Gems are in the white box? No, they are not. If you are true, then you must. Okay, so either way you are false. Because if you're false, then wait a minute. If you're false, only one of the statements on this box are false. Okay, but yeah, if you're false and you're true, then this statement is true. But we just said it's false. That doesn't work. So if you're false, you must also be false. And if you're true, then you so gems are not in the white box basically. You don't have the gems. Because if you're true, then you're false, and if you're false, then you're false. So that's what we have here. Now you said there are three false statements, and maybe you're true. Now if you're true, then these both could be false. Gems are not in the white box. Gems are definitely not in the white box. So you're definitely false. You could be true, or you could be false. It doesn't matter. Right? If you're true, then you must be false, because only one of the statements is false. If you're false, then you cannot be false. You cannot be true, because then this will be true. Then you must be false. So then yeah, okay, that's what. So it is false. This could doesn't matter. Only one statement on this box are true. So if you're true, then you must be false. If you're false, then you must be false. Bro, the gems are in a box with the true statement. Okay, buddy, this is getting more difficult, bro. This is getting insane. The only one of the statements in the box is true. Let's say that is true. Okay, then you're false. The gems are in a box with a true statement. False. The gems are in a box with not a true statement, with a false statement. So you are both false. But if you're with a true statement, a true, the gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in you. It's either the blue box or the black box. Okay, only the gems are in the white box false. Only one statement of the box are false. Could be true, could be false. Doesn't matter. Only one statement of the box is true. If it is true, then the gems are not in the box. If it is false, only one of the statements on this box are true. If you are false, then you must be also be false. If you are true, only one of the statements on this box is true, then you are okay. So you must also be false. The gems are in a box. The true statement is false. This is false. This is false. Either of these could be true or false. We do not care. But one of them have to be because both. Okay, yeah. Then you must be true. There are three false statements. You must be it because those two are both. Oh come on, man! In the blue box, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't want the pantry. Give me a wild berry. I can only pick three wild berries. Give me a secret passage though. It's pretty good. Okay, I like me a green room, bro. With special costs bypassed. Aquarium. Free courtyard though. Yeah, give me a courtyard. Free courtyard is great. These two gems. Just a nice open area that I can walk around in, I guess. I want a garage. That's what I was waiting for. Now, usually I don't like garage. It's a dead end, you know. But when you have the key. Oh, look at that. The battery. The secret garden key. One of the major keys. Now we have no need to go there, but I mean it is useful to go there though. Let's not discount it immediately, you know. Do I still have the car keys? I do. Maybe I can combine two keys and make something. I'm gonna open this. They're usually worth it. Yeah, okay. This doesn't give us any keys back, but two ivory dice as well as some money. That's something, right? That's usable. Security room. Yeah, man. Yeah, oh, the parlor. No, give me a. I have gems. Give me a security room. I can always draw a parlor later. Also, okay, we should be able to access stuff from the security room now. Did I leave anything on the estate? I did not. Key card systems settings. We're gonna security level is going to be low for now, and offline mode. Let's make it unlock. Back it up. Return to the menu. Log into the network. Swan song. So we should be able to get email here, and maybe it's different email because this is a security terminal. I do not know. We should also be able to access the lab. So electronic mail. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. Okay, to Kirk Darren. Date February 10, 1987. Subject stop recording. Kirk. Per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind this seemingly unsound decision. Randolph Moore. Anne Babbage, re-security measures. Dates of February 4th, 1987, re-security measures. Mr. Darren, sorry for the lagging reply. I am still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he has expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans should he still wish to do so. And Babbage. What issue? What issue, man? What issue? And Babbage security measures. Date January 24, 1987. Subject security measures. Miss Babbage, I like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. Kirk Darren. Makes sense, but yeah. Another request. Date November 5th, 1986. Subject another request. Mr. Darren, if you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your colored memos. I am not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I leave that up to you and the Baron and Babbage. He's working on something in the clock tower. He wants sheets. But why? Did I disable this? Okay, no. Hey, okay, I know. Sorry. Staff announcements. Friendly faithful service. Schedule change doesn't work. Special orders do work though. Brass compass, metal running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. I don't really care about any of those. Data transfer is not available. Okay. Okay, we'll log out. Oh, wait, we don't want to log out. Shit, I made a mistake. Remote terminal access. Log into network. Swan song. Oh, and they remain access, bro. I don't have to do that shit again. Thank God. Okay. Remote terminal access using RTA and offline terminals accessing Blackbridge protocol. That's true. Take me to the lab. So now they will just remain active without having to. I see. You don't have to reconnect to the network. They can just stay connected always. Different mechanics. For each bedroom after your second, gain a key. Permanently add 1 gold, bro. That's great. The more gold in my allowance, the better, man. I love gold. I'm a gold man. Who isn't? Well, this room did not have. Oh, it did, but it only goes there. Oh, it also goes here. Shit. Well, maybe it showed up once. Probably shows up again, right? Yeah, disable this bad boy. Now, cabinet. They show always the cabinet has power, but then it's cancelled out. That's also interesting, you know? Security level will now be high, medium. No, no, no. Will now be high. Let me exit. Because they have disabled the system. The dog. Oh, you know what, bro? Yeah. There you go. Dealt with. And rather easily, too. It always has. Oh, a key card. Well. I mean. Fine, I guess. But. Okay, we'll head back. I'm gonna re-enable this. Oh, I should. We should do it from here. So. I think it's better to have the entry system on and then be using it because it shows us the rarity of rooms or something. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter much, but we'll see what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do it thrice. Proper drop and automatic disregarding a rarity. So we can draft a very rare room very early on. If we take a berry. And give me a berry now, bro. It's the damn key room, brother. What the frick is even this? The prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. Insane. Are these the same? Yeah, the same four. So it is find among the white. The next one is trees. Alright, this is fun. I got a music room. I got a secret passage so early on. Give me a pantry. But we should not just be using it for no reason. We should be, getting the right reason. Servants' quarters, commissary, chapel. Give me a chapel. I have money, and I ain't willing to and I am not afraid to spend it. I am willing, of course. Look at the music room making noise. Give me a bedroom closet. I know it's not a bedroom, but get it out of my deck. The observatory. I love an observatory, but I need gems, man. I failed the last one. I will not fail this one, I promise you that. I should have checked the lab, whatever. The white box has a true statement, the black box has a true statement. The black box has a false statement. The gems are not in the box with two false statements. The blue box has two. Oh, come on. The blue box has two false statements. The box with true statements. Okay, let's say you're both false. Okay, the white box has a true statement, black box. So these are both. Ah, but you cannot be the case, right? It has a true statement, no. A true statement, no. Which means it either has both true and but then two cannot be both false. No, they could be both false, right? There will always be at least one box which displays only true, at least one only false, and then one could display false, trues, whatever. So if you're true, if you're both false, but then no, you must be true. At least one of you must be true. So the black box has a false statement. Let's say that's true. The black box does have a false statement. The gems are not in the box with two false statements. You say you're both true. Let's say gems are not in a box with two false statements. Now which one of you? The blue box has two false statements, you say. So maybe that one is true. The box with two true statements has the gems. Maybe you're false and you're true, but then you say gems are not. The black box has a false statement. Maybe you're false and you're true. And okay, I'm just gonna do it. Smart. Okay, not smart, lucky, but smart anyway. Boiler room, brother. I do love a boiler room. Yes, we did power this thing up. There you go. What the hell? Okay, now we can do this. Oh, that door is closed. Yeah, it's fine. Power can be sent here, back where I came from, and over there. So this is. There you go. The bridge is open and we can get the door. Okay, we need the elevator and a door then. And we need to do this. So I can draft a room. That works. Yeah, the passageway actually works, right? Your allowance has been raised. Love it when that happens. And your ass is off. Okay, we need to work on that. That's fine, right? It's not fine. Okay, for now, keep it open. Okay. There you go. So now we can actually send power. Give me a second. Activated send power this way. There you go. That obviously does nothing. That does nothing. This is our chance. The laundry room. We can power it up, but that kills us, man. It kills us. Kills us. The kitchen. Reroll. I got rerolls. Does the pool get powered up? I don't think so. I mean, we know the lab, the archives. Give me the archives. You know the archives gets powered up and it transfers power. And so does the damn dark room apparently. Does it go into security? It does. Okay, we're wasting steps and daylight. Okay. You know what? Give me a prism key. Give me a boiler. Yeah, a furnace, sorry. Give me a furnace. What the hell is you? What the hell is this? A key? This is a scam? It's a scam. I don't want to. What do you do with one key, bro? No shot. Okay, give me this. What is this? Oh, this is the damn weight room. Oh, it transfers power around. And we gotta smash the wall here. We need a power hammer. Launder currency. This needs a gem, but apparently it's also powered. Which one needs power? It's a lab. Okay, well. Do be needing power. Isn't it like you and you or something? You and you? I don't know. Whatever. I solved this puzzle. I don't need to solve it again. Hey man, I'll at least log into the network. There you go, and then it'll stay connected. Oh, it just stays connected always. Okay, good. Electronic mail. We start with the bottom. A date, April 4, 1987. Subject freezer access. Randolph. As I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I have tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday I was making my famous black truffle pizza and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Chief the camp. Temperature related experiments this past week. There's experiments in the freezer. I gotta go in there then. Chef decap, freezer access. Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we are doing aren't very sensitive and they are already accounting for normal variations due to expected use and staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit but to the use of furniture in close proximity. In the future, you should try to draft that a bit further away as the temperature rise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperature in the house and even more so in rooms in close proximity to it. Wait a minute. The expected use in staff traffic. Surprisingly, see major temperature rise on Friday. Not to a freezer visit, but the use of furnace in close proximity. Not furniture, furnace. So furnace in close proximity. Oh, I should try that. HS Sinclair precautions. Date August 27, 1987. Subject precautions. Baron Sinclair, as we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, We will be sealing off the entrance to the Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving all our electronic mailboxes and locking access. I am not sure just how tech savvy we expect the Red Guard to be. Oh. But there's more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering given the likelihood of an investigation next month. Archiving all our electronic mailboxes and locking access. That's okay. Sinclair, lock it down, lock it all down. Wow, interesting stuff. I only have 10 steps, but I do have 2 more rooms I can go into. Let's try this one. Well, I'm gonna pick a wild berry. It's the permanent drafting room. The dormitory. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a draft room, gain 10, but it's a dead end. I don't like dead ends. Give me a kennel. These friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Each time you dig in the room, unlock all doors in that room. And this is the Great Hall partitioning plan for today. And there's this, a very detailed paper now. I can't click anything on it. It is the study though, I believe. Drafting studio. Okay, wait a minute. I know I'm wasting steps. The secret guard. Yeah, I know it won't work. Give me a normal key. I need something that gives me... I mean, I could see what a laundry room does, I guess. Sure. Oh, hello. What the hell do you do? Shoe shine. We'll exchange all your feet with your gems. Star treatment. We'll exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. Die cleaning. All of your dice. Bro, all of your stars with allowance? Do it, bro. It's not much of a change, but 22 allowance? That's good. The normal one is still there. Okay, so that's what that does. It's interesting. Now, a commissary, a maid's chamber, or an archived room. I have 1 gem. Give me an archived room. Well, I'm dead. I mean, I was dead already, but even more dead now. But no matter, we learned stuff. So the crafting, the furnace and the freezer next to each other, that seems interesting. There was also another photo we had taken regarding this. I can just see that in the book, you remember, of what combinations we should be looking at. I had a photograph of that. Where did it go? I have so many photos of this game now. I gotta organize them somehow. And other like normal photos on my phone too. Uh, God, where's it gone? Not here. Oh, there it is. Okay. The pool. Oh, the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen. Greenhouse also, huh? And aquarium. Okay, I missed some. So we of the dark room it can go in. Garage it cannot. Ah well, take me. I'll call it a day. We tested some things though. The pump room. The red villa. Yes, it was very a lot of red rooms here. 6 red rooms, and I got the shrine, the berries. That's good. That's good, right? Honestly, give me a save and quit for now. I'll be back in a second. Cause it's gonna crash if I leave it, so might as well. Okay, we are back. It's been like a lot of hours. It's been many hours, but it's fine. The game could not crash because the game was switched off by me. Smart. Anyway, here we are, day 35. I want to go back to Black Bridge and check if Mr. Main Guy had an account in Black Bridge. Probably does, right? Inheritance and this. I've only solved 28 dartboard puzzles, bro. Come on. Trophy of drafting. Will the drafting sweepstakes challenge? Herbert S. Sinclair. So wait a minute. It'll be SINC SINC capital H. 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 SINC capital H, brother. SINC capital H. Oh, come on. Really? Really? No admin? Alright. That's fine. His wife probably was not an admin. That doesn't make any sense. Alright. It is whatever. And I have a 22 gold allowance. I do enjoy having like this insane allowance. It's pretty fun. I'm a very rich man. Now, if only I could get more gems. And we can get 4. I don't think we probably can't. I mean, we can get 4 with the morning room, right? I have a wild berry here too, but I'll take the shelter because we know all the rooms. I do like the wild berry thing, man. It is a fun thing to get. Now we get a computer, log into the network, and I want to check if they stay connected. Remote terminal access, view active. Oh, they don't. Okay, that would be kind of OP. If we go to Blackbridge and say that stay turned on, no, it just skips the login process, which is, honestly, that's valuable. Give me an experiment. Permanently add a gold. I mean, that's great. That's just great. Whenever you draft a shop room, permanently add a gold to your allowance. Or each time you find trash while digging, we might not dig. We'll definitely draft this thing. I mean, I'm gonna reach a point where I'm gonna have like a 50 gold allowance or some shit, and then I'm gonna be like, well, gold is just irrelevant at that point. Which will be a good point. No one's gonna deny that. Because if gold is infinite, then there are a couple of high tier shops which do show up, and I don't know what to do about them because it costs so much. If I have a lot of money, then I mean, you know, I don't care about how difficult it is or whatever, or how expensive stuff is, because I just have too much money. I mean, a kitchen with this amount of money, but no, we start with a parlor. A coin purse. Not that I need more money, but maybe I can combine it with something. I know I can combine it with flip another thing. This is not an empty box. The gems are not in the black box. This statement is true. The above statement is false. Okay, well, if your ass is true, this statement is true, then you must be false. If you are false, then you are true. So you are like you're indecisive guy. So these are both true or these are both false. Or I mean, both ones could be both true or both false. The gender look, they are both false. Meaning your ass is both true. It's not an empty box. Not okay. So you're both true. I get it now. I get it. Your logic does not. I mean, if I was wrong, then I would look very stupid. But I wasn't. That's good. I mean, I'll take a closet. It's not a bedroom, but it is a dead end. I'm okay with this being a dead end, honestly. Which is this? Give me a second. Alright. Keep moving. Oh, but it's a dead end, man. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. Okay. Uh, you know what, bro? Pick me a wild ass berry, bro. Imagine what I can get here. What is this? This is a servant's quarters. That's not very good. Let's see. One key. That's great. Have you read this already? For the admin key. This room is basically I say it's useless, but like these are scratches. This shit that's scratches too. How the hell do I open this? Until we meet again, friend. 1 second. Alright. There has to be a way to open this. I don't know what it is. Maybe having all of these bells? No? Nope. Well, I guess I have the servants' quarters now, not that it matters much. I need it. Oh, come on. I'll take a hallway. I know I'm not supposed to take a hallway this early on, but like, you leave me a little choice with your crap. A bedroom? Nah, give me more gems. Initially, you must hoard gems. That's a rule, man. That's just how business is done. The white box is empty. The blue box is false. The empty boxes both have false statements. If you are true, the stuff is in you. If you're true, then the blue box is false. That's false. Box is true. The white box is empty. False. Okay, so that you're false. You're false. The empty boxes both have true statements. Maybe the white box is empty. Yeah. The blue box is false. So if the blue box is false and the white box is full, the paradox, isn't it? The blue box is false. The white box is empty. So if your ass is true, the white box is empty, then you must be false. That is true, false. You're false. The empty boxes both have false statements. White box is empty, true. The blue box is false. False, let's say. The blue box is true. White box is empty. The empty boxes are false statements. But if your ass is true, no. So okay, so this will just make sense. So the white box is empty, false. White box is full, makes sense. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. I don't need those gems anyway. I got too many gems, man. I'm gem full. I got so many gosh darn gems. Now gems. Now we have a safe here. We creaky this and that opens it up. But it is always so they say that if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. So this is date. It has to be a date. But what date? What date this shit was painted? How was this painted? What angle, bro? Like that. It kind of looks like it's broken. Okay. The legs look weird. Anyway, I mean that's a wasted, not a wasted nook though. Honestly, not a wasted nook. I do like my nooks. These do sometimes be becoming difficult to get. You know what? I got so much money, man. You got no idea how much money I've got. I'm money bags. This can be a dead end. A guest bedroom or a storeroom. I have things. Give me guest bedroom. The car keys. Okay, which means I can now, without feeling bad, draw the garage. Fine about that. Oh no, I'm sheltered anyway. Okay, that's fine. The observatory, which is good for us, and I want it. 19 stars. Diamondus Major, Clavis the Key. Now I know I was at 22 straight up, but you know how it goes. Okay, security is lovely. We got Diamondus Major, so those won't matter. Now I don't have a key card. Did I miss something? I did not. Look at me, I'm so good. Key card system setting, security level, we'll put it at. Okay, I did not do anything to it. That's great. I love when I do that. Put me at low, and then let's get these to be unlocked, and then exit me. Yeah, we will continue along this path. The pool. I go the pool. The pool is great. I would love to drain the pool more. Now that I believe we are done with the reservoir, and unless we can like do other things with it. I mean, okay, the breaker box is just great, and we need it, so might as well be here. Okay, off, off, on. And the dark room is the dark room is the dark room. Okay, that's fine. Now that that shit is off, we're gonna make it high security. Keycard setting, system security level, high security, back, exit. There you go. This part of the game is so much fun though. And I mean the puzzle solving is also great. The garage! I must resist the garage. I simply must. Why, you might ask? Why must I resist the garage even though I was asking for the garage? Because I want to finish off the entire thing. Greenhouse. The ladyship's chamber. I must take the ladyship's chamber, bro. Ladyship's chamber is... It's the goat. Look at that. More money for me. Somewhere the queen... why can't I just take it? It's a book, bro. It's a book. Just take... The hell? Why does he have... symbol of this country? Is that important? I don't know. I'm taking photos. I'm taking photos because I don't know if it is important. Maybe it is. It's this guy. Who the hell is this guy? I don't know. Why is her pendant? I don't think it's your husband. What is the ballerina? Freaking, it's weird. A ladyship sick room. Okay, so now we have mission critical door here. I use a key for good luck. These are not... Corridor does not kill us, so let's take it. No way is it good. It doesn't kill us though. These kill us. So we're gonna redraw. The library. I've read all the freaking books. Crafting strategy, we read. The pump system, yeah. History of Orinda, the fixed star, swimbird. I guess we'll just ask for the history of Orinda again. Was I not looking for something up here? Sanctum keys. I never been down to the sanctum. I mean, I need to find out the sigil. Oh yeah, I wanted to 888. But I don't want only names, nephew, provisional heir. That's a lucky purse. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has to be this here. Magnifying glass, better burning glass, shovel, little bit of shovel, dowsing rod, power hammer, lucky purse, Jackhammer, pick sound amplifier. Maybe I can put a battery in there and get something cool. Yeah, most avoided is freezer, attic, and the locksmith. Yeah, so okay, we also figured out putting the freezer next to the boiler room. Some kind of combo of combos. Okay, 3 keys is not bad. You gotta go to the gift shop, bro. You gotta go to it's a shop too, so my allowance has been raised. Let's buy some shit, bro. Swim trunks, lunch. I mean, I do like the lunchbox. Unlocks the dare mode. I would like to play Digiblocks, but I cannot afford that. So sure, give me the lunchbox and give me the Mount Holly tea. It just looks nice. Permanent addition to the walk-in closet. I don't know what it does. And rank 5 with the lunchbox, you get half of the dinner steps. That's great for steppers. That's a step-centric. I will use a gem for a secret passage. And what lets me keep going? The Halls of Holly. The Halls of Holly lets me keep going. 3 keys though is kind of worrying me. 3 keys. I mean, oh, and then the Great Hall is a good combination. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Take me to the Great Hall. Now all I need is the 7 doors of hell and we're good. Take me to the workshop. Maybe I can combine my running shoes and car keys. Or perhaps my sledgehammer. This keeps having a thing on it. I don't know if that's probably does something, right? No, what about the combination of coin running shoes and coin purse, huh? You think about that ever? I'm betting yeah, no one has ever thought of that. Probably because it's a dumb idea, but still, nobody thought of it. Now we still are not dead. My running shoes help me out here. Aquarium, oh, but I gotta, but the aquarium, bro, the aquarium. You gotta go to the aquarium. You gotta go to the kennel. No, you gotta go to the aquarium. Allowance has been raised. And experiment successful. Oh, yeah, the experiment is what caused the allowance. The shovel. Shovel some dirt. A rock. Great. Now this room uses power apparently. I don't see how it could use power. If you say so, man. Love the courtyard. Can make a detector shovel. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Doesn't combine with anything else, so let's just make a detector shovel. There you go. It's a metal detector with a shovel on it. Get each other finding money and keys. Must get each other finding money and keys while digging. And guess which room I'm in, bub? I'm in the room where you dig. 1 coin? Bro, I upgraded it. Oh, thank you for the extra money, I guess. An old tin can. Bro, this is not why I dug up. Why I dug up. This is not why I bought this. A mail room, a spare. Give me a spare Betty. Good chance of finding items, and there are items. Only their money. Oh, but there's more money than I thought there was. The dovecot. When you draw a dovecot, give me a rotate floor plans. But I want to go to the dovecot instead. Dig. A key. Useful. A nail. Not worth anything. Some coins, which will then become even more coins. Love it. Look at that. Someone left a coin for the birds. So, yeah, what the hell is this? 1 second. I'm like, surely there's something else in here, and there is. 9174. Dear mother, if you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as this semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dotingly Mary, or Mary did this. 9174. 9, it's for to mother too. 92874. Dearest mother, this should be the fifth letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I am slowly making friends. So please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Mary. Well, and then Herbert. Thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The. What the hell is this? Nehu life suits me, I think. I don't know. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come, share a meal, and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us. The hell does that mean? I don't know. I'm taking a photo of that. The letterbox. Interesting. That's a nice room, though. Dove Cutty. I have keys. Keys are plenty, bro. Tunnel, storeroom, code check. Okay, I'll pick a wild berry instead. The music room. The prism key. I keep finding this shit. Normal key. Do I know? I know, bro. I know. I'm gonna go back. Might sound dangerous, cause it is. Maybe it is too dangerous and stupid. But I'm nothing if not stupid. I want to see if I can combine key. I cannot combine keys. The card keys are the prison keys. They don't show up. I thought they would. They are items, of course, like any other. Swim trunks. I wish I can afford that. Eventually. You know what? Give me the commissary. My allowance has indeed been raised. A banana. Give me a banana. Give me all the bananas. Thank you. There you go. That counted for my steps. Now I do gotta return the red prince. I don't. I'm not going there. Take me here. Now I have the prism key. I could. What if I put it in the damn aquarium, bro? Of the same color, but the aquarium is a room of every color. I break you. I break your ass. Oh, okay. I guess I cannot. Another workshop. Another workshop, maybe. 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 No patio. We're doing patio. I have the shovel. X. No. So yeah, confirmed. The detector shovel does indeed still work as a metal detector and as a shovel, which is great. The prism key. Give me the prism key. The cloister for free? For freaking free, bro? Yeah. What the hell do you get in there, man? There's gotta be a way in there. You know it. I know it. Gotta figure it out. Figure out how it happens. A ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2 gems. That sucks, so no. Take me to the storeroom. Haven't been there. A bit of a restock. Take me up here. It's the only way up, so give me a key. The boiler room. The pampa room. Give me the boiler room. I've reached rank 8. Am I willing to add the armory? Am I willing to go to the chapel? Am I willing to draw floor plans 4 times? Lose. I have keys, bro. I have keys. Give me I always take a resilience of the Daruk. You know? Go whip. We hit activate the button. We go. Give me a room that needs power. Give me a powered room. That's not a powered room, bro. The dark room will carry power. It is true, and it lets me go up. I love the trophy room though, but I'll take the dark room. And how far do you think it would be to get there? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, too far. I am immune to your shit. I don't care about your shit. I will take my lockpicks. I will go north and I can reroll 4 times here if I don't like it. I do like a pump room. A pumper room is great. Pumper room allows me to drain the pool, drain other things, but I'll redraw instead. The vault, the pantry. Get a better room than that, man. The office? Okay, I got something to do with the office. We'll take the office. So, click. Now we know each safe is opened via the office emails are always active. So you see, it is March of the Count, and the message was Count Small Gates, right? Now the Count's surname is fucking Gates. Okay? So I'm gonna count small gates. I'm gonna say 1, there's 2, there's 3, and that's a big gate, bro. 3 small gates. March of the count. So like 0, 3, 0, 3. March of the gates. Right? Give me the gem, bro. Dear Mr. Sinclair, March 3rd, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police. Is this freaking the gardener? And allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I am guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. He kept a red letter in a desk drawer. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you that there was never any terrible tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable enough, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading. We hope you believe when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. I mean, he left him a damn house, I think. And he's the one who was stealing it. Was that the same guy? I don't think so. Maybe not. Now, here's a problem. Lockpick. Nope. Okay. That's not the problem though. The problem is you gotta go back now. Mail room is fine. Package will be delivered here the day after this room. Yeah, no problem. Order has been placed. Sinka. So someone was blackmailing him. We knew more orders already. So one letter. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I am the lead lab technician at Sinka, and I have worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you have found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported that you have been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips for you. Randolph. That's nice of him. SKR 789. XKR 6789. I think that's just like the postal code or something. Anyway, the next time we get this room, there'll be a letter inside. So that's nice, I guess. Okay, you can seal that shut forever. See if I care. And we should power that in case, I don't know, we wanna go up. There you go. So it's on. And the power, it's power. It keeps flowing. The showroom. Arcade closet billiard room. The showroom lets me live. It does take away a lot of my gems though. Allowance has been raised and I am done with everything. Moon pen lets me keep stuff. Master key opens all normal doors. Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem costs. And silver spoon. Whenever against eating, gain twice that many steps from eating. Nice stuff, but ultimately I can't do anything with it. Ballroom. The kennel. I want to try out the kennel. I never seen it. Hey doggos. Oh, these are nice. These are cute dogs. Look at them. Cat. So if I dig in a room now, all doors will become unlocked. Oh, pet the dog. Pet him again. Hello. Pet him again. Do I need a photo of this CAT cat? I don't think so. We want to really go north. That's terrible for me. Pick a wild berry. The vault. Well, at least it lets me. Yeah, I know, money. Oh, and 13 more. Now, I have multiple options. Things I can do in this. Now, go back down to the music room. I could just buy whatever I want. I could buy the emerald bracelet. I could buy the master key, opens all normal. I could buy the moon pendant and save some items. That seems just great. Give me this. I like having that. And then for 40 I can buy the swim trunks if I can get to the freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can definitely get there. We also have one more room that may be drafted. I have so much money. Oh hell yeah. I'm gonna buy this gift shop out, man. Gems in green rooms. That is considered a green room. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah, slightly not enough. I shall try, of course. The fact that the moon pendant is even here is very interesting to me. Because I don't think it should even be here. Kinda suspect that can do something with it. Can't buy that, but I could buy this. The swim trunks. Pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. I don't know if we can actually swim though. Love to buy that, but I can't. Now, here is the challenge. I could have maybe bought something in the commissary and combined it, bro. Because we're gonna keep stuff now. Let me get there. Thank you, shoes. More shoes. Jumbo. And shoes. No? And shoes. Come on. Shoes. There you go. That works. Gold. That work. That's one step for each room in your house. You know what? No. Give me a locksmith. You know what? I've never been to the master bedroom. Take me there. Yo! Marajai, the original Marajai box. And the Red Prince. Okay, a lot of stuff in here. Okay, let's start with this. So this is the instruction of the original. Collector's copy. Morajai box. Fun for the family. Morajai boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peonage and the common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Morajai as a children's game but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. The traditional Morajai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3 by 3 white grid of white and grey tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all four corner tiles into white squares. This simple rule evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fancy lid may have the fad may have ended, Morajai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Okay, so this thing is white. Okay, that's a thing to remember though, because that means the color of this country is white. Okay. I did it. I don't even know how, but it's done. There you go. Raise my allowance. Do not make allowances. Oh, what? And this is our little family. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors for me, ever grateful Mary. They made me change the ending of course as you predicted. Yeah, they did. There was a red prince at a red throne who had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Prince had a love for all things red, so only two colors the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He heard the sky was not a white hue. He always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds went around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess what is the clues we have said. The story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you and read in the very same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and a red book we just read. The original story was about how he changed his black into blue. What's the freaking sick ass sword, bro? Sick sword. The freaking cannons in his room. That's kind of cool. Yes, the compass is there. Maybe I should not have picked that up though, because that muddles the pool now. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that what? Herb, the controls of the foundation elevator are located behind the foundation wall. We know this already. Elevator control. This means that the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw, please advise. I'm more interested in that other paper. It's another sick ass sword, bro. Where do they get these fucking sick swords from? That's what I want to know. I mean, it is my house now. It's my master bedroom. I suppose. Sick. Just sick room. 45, 45 steps. Oh, for each room in your house. I have an insane number of rooms. Yeah, I didn't get any of the doors. I could have accessed this stuff, but whatever. Whatever. Do not have anything more. Oh, actually. I say that, but then I do have something I can do, don't I? I could leave this place, though it is a winding as hell path. No one can stop me leaving this place. Anything I can do? Moon pendant compass? No? Okay, maybe the compass goes with something, anything? The sledgehammer goes with something? The coin purse? The running shoes? Nothing goes with nothing, huh? Man, I had this too. I didn't get the Great Hall. I would have loved the Great Hall here. 110 bucks. Honestly, you might think that that's insane amount. Nah, man. Nah. I'm just built different. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, bro. Do I have a key or something? No. I'm like, maybe I have the key of the lady. No, I do not. Money. One gold coin will do much. That is more than one, though. There's this thing now. I guess step onto a stool for that. It's all about dates. Dates. How many ladies are there? One, two. So there's one on there. Two, three ladies, four ladies. I don't know. That's dumb. Even if that is right, I'm sorry, I do declare that is dumb. Coinage. Nail. Not even worth picking up. I don't know what I'm digging for. The key to the secret garden. Well, that's something. Might even start tomorrow with that. But no, we're playing the king's game. We have a shelter out there, not really worth anything. I'm gonna donate $1, and by $1 I mean a coin. That is black too, which is I thought it was just like it's missing something. Nope, the kingdom is just black because black turns red. Get it? I get it. Now we're playing the king's game because we have the rooms for it this time. I assure you that. We also have this cat, cat. I don't know if that's right. Okay, there's a master bedroom for the king. You shitting me? That's the queen. What the hell do you mean? The king doesn't sleep in his master bedroom? It's a master bedroom, bro. Okay, but that's the office, so he does sleep there. Okay, her ladyship's chamber definitely a queen room. Yeah, don't tell me it isn't. I'll go ape shit. And we definitely had rook room. Okay, that's a rook room. Which room is that? The nook, because it rhymes with it. Now the bishop is the money making, the chapel, right above the nook. So your ass can go right there. Horseman. Okay, the knight works there. Which room was that? The security. That makes sense. And then you can like go anywhere, right? Yeah. Okay. Permanently get a new power. Choose your piece. So I've been using you. Yeah, the armory is great. I have money now. More likely to be drawn a certain color. You do not have to pay teats. You may draw for give me banner of the king. There you go. Yes, so well, beautiful as this land may be, call it a day now. Garden shopping center. 4 green rooms, 4 shop rooms. Do enjoy being in a 3 new rooms, huh? Probably the dovecot, the master bedroom, and the kennel. That's all new stuff. Save and quit for me. Thank you very much. Can I at least read the directory? No, I don't think so. Profile. So we have this 24 hours, 46 room we have gotten, 19 stars, 28 clear currency, 3 and then 2 achievements. Do not clear my progress, by the way. I'll see you in the next one. I'll be very mad if they do.